Serving will be Casino. Service error. So 15-8. Hawaii leads. Hartung, who has really performed to the kind of a maximum effort tonight. She knows it really comes down to her. Serves. That's in the air by Ortiz. That ball hit over by Hinger. And Hawaii gets into the net. Vorster unable to get it over.
I like the way that Uyato did go to Vorster when the pass was a little bit off the net. She just didn't set it high enough for Vorster to attack it.
Heine to serve again. 9 serving 15. That's wide.
Northridge has only committed 4 service errors all night. But I think that Heine's serve right there, she's taking a chance ripping it down the line. I think Northridge has got to do just what Heine just did. Take more chances on the serve. They've only got 1 ace tonight and only 4 errors, which means they might be too conservative.
Longo serving. That ball hit, and that is in. That ball hit over by Hinger. So 16-10, Hawaii leading.
Boy, Hinger does look like the All Big West Freshman of the Year out of last year. First team as a freshman in the league.
Ortiz. Dug up by Longo. Uyato. Adolfo is blocked. That ball is hit by Castle. That's blocked. Ball pushed over, but Castle is right there. Uyato, and the ball hit by, that's Olivao.
Boy, Mita Uyato is really feeding the young freshman Olivao a lot. She gets big high fives all around as she comes off the court. The fans love it. They're giving her great applause. She's got 10 kills, second only to Emily Hartung, who's got 20 kills.
Maeda serves long. That ball just had too much float to it. 17 for Hawaii, 11 for Northridge. Stinson comes into the front row for Northridge.
That's been Hawaii's most effective server tonight. 23 now services by Emily Maeda tonight.
Gedrin serving. Uyato goes cross court to Castle, and Castle is blocked by Stinson and also Cole. Hawaii cannot lift their foot off the pedal here.
Excellent block by Stinson that time. Again, Northridge now with their 15th block to Hawaii's 10.
Gedrin serves again. Hartung, Uyato, and that step out again doesn't work to Adolfo. They're out there and they're serving lunch waiting for her to get there. 17-13, Northridge appears on the horizon. Hawaii had doubled up and were starting to put it on cruise. Not so. Northridge, the kind of team that does not give up, the kind of team that is always in your way.
That was a little predictable that time, I thought. Castle had just gotten blocked, had 2 blockers on her. Uyato goes back the other way, and Adolfo had 2 blockers up on her. I think a set to the back row to Hartung might have been the way to go.
So Hawaii
hindsight's 2020, of course.
Of course, but Hawaii does call a timeout because the coach knows, speaking of Dave Shoji, he knows that this is a very difficult time in the year. I mean, one of his star players has been suspended. All of that time in getting that particular way of playing volleyball with each other is now gone. He has to start over again. He has to remold, reshape, rededicate. And you're going to have moments like this.
Yeah, there's going to be adjustment periods, especially against a team that arguably is the second best team in the conference. Long Beach State, turned out to be all the coaches voted them number 2 in the preseason, but it's turning out that Jeff Stork has done an amazing job with this Northridge team, and they now give Hawaii the most fits, and certainly they're continuing to give Hawaii fits tonight, because certainly this match is far from over.
17 for Hawaii, 13 for Northridge. Graff is in the front row, Stinson is in the front row, and Sam Call is in the front row for Northridge. Serving continues to be Gedrin. Stump shot. It works again for Uiato.
Mita Uiato picks up kill number 5. Her counterpart, Gedrin, on the other side of the net, also has 5. So the two setters having a battle at the net.
18-13, serving will be Castle. Gedrin, that ball is hit over, and that'll be back. Hartung is blocked, but she saves it. Down the middle comes Castle, in the air by Ortiz. Gedrin to Stinson, and Stinson puts it into the net. I mean, Stinson, almost as if she has freshman troubles. These are freshman troubles, and she'll work through them and become very productive in the years to come. But this first year, she's been called upon for much responsibility. In the meantime, Castle puts it into the net, and it's 19-14. And Northridge still on the horizon. Serving will be Graf. Adolfo, Uiato, Hartung, Hartung. Hartung gauged that block and just whizzed the ball by the ears of the defender.
That was a great serve by Brittany Graf. She forced Adolfo to pass the first ball, taking Adolfo basically out of the play, leaving Hartung with 2 blockers. That did not look good at all, but Hartung came through big time, and she's done all night long.
Ginger Long with an ace. She is impeccable. She is still impeccable.
4-time All-MIL. MVP her last year in the league. And it just gets better every day, says Dave Shoji.
She put it into the net. Too much. Too much, shall we say, boosting her up, putting her on the pedestal. We get into trouble. It's called bocce.
I think she deserves all that adulation. Dave Shoji loved the way she played the last road trip. I'm surprised she hasn't played more tonight, but she's going to get her time. She's got game.
Here's Hawaii. And a solo block by Hinger. That's the second solo block we've seen in this game.
So Jeff Stork did something here. She took his middle blocker, Purr on the outside, put Stinson in the middle, leaving Hinger all by herself out there.
21-16. Ball is just, that's just terrible. I mean, just to have the ball like that and kind of just push it against the defense doesn't work. 21-17. So Northridge, perhaps their last gasp, but they're making it a deep breath.
Dave Shoji's got a timeout left. We'll see if he uses it. Doesn't need to. That ball was hit long by Cole on the serve. 22-17. Uiato will serve. The ball is hit by Hinger, then blocked back. Heine in the air by Uiato. Forster, miss-hit. You know, one of my keys to the game tonight for Hawaii was step up. Well, let's give that award tonight to Emily Hartung, who just now tied, in her last kill, tied her career high with 21 kills. She has stepped up.
And she's going to have to do that the rest of the year. Longo, Uiato. That ball is hit over by Olivao.
And there's the surprise of the night right there. Olivao has stepped up in a big way as well. 11 kills, hitting .333. Wow, nice unread shirt. 23-18.
Serving is Emily Hartung. Dug up and shanked to the side by Ortiz. This crowd will rise. Aloha ball for the match. Hartung again. Too much adrenaline, still has some left. What a performance by Emily Hartung. 21 kills, amazing. 24-19 in favor of Hawaii. Northridge has to play perfectly for a long time. Heine serving. Longo steers it to Uiato. That ball is hit by Adolfo, but Adolfo hits it, let's see, Olivao. But Olivao hits it long.
And Dave showed he's got a timeout to use if he needs it. We'll see if he does.
24-20. Hartung, ball is put over by Borstert, and unable to chase it down is Gedrin. And the match is over. And Hawaii wins it 3-1, winning the fourth set 24-20. So now Hawaii is 15-2 on the year, 8-0 in the Big West. They are 14-0 lifetime against Northridge. And Northridge is now 13-7 on the year. They're 4-4 in the Big West. They came in ranked 4th in the standings, and they are 0-14, of course, against Hawaii. Quite a interesting match, because Hawaii had to play in the adjustment mode, and Hawaii had to go up against a team that really forced them to the limit.
A very well coached team, a team that had 18 blocks on the night to Hawaii's 10, and they had a player on the other side who had 31 digs in Cindy Ortiz, so credit Hawaii for finding a way to win.
Dave Shoji is smiling. Let's go to Howard.
All right, Jim. Yes, he is smiling because his team remains perfect in conference play. Slow start, but then you put it together when you needed to, obviously.
I don't know if we ever put it together, Howard. It was pretty just sloppy all the way around. I'm not too happy. We won, but we've got a lot of issues.
Okay, we'll get to that in a moment, but let's talk about Emily Hartung, her career high 21 kills. And then you took the red shirt away, and tonight, Taimano Olivao wearing white and green, 11 kills. She bettered the number on her jersey. That was a great first home game effort for her.
Well, Ty, as you can see, is very athletic. We probably should have played her a lot earlier than we have, but we really didn't need her until now. You know, with Jane out, we really need her offense, and I thought Ty played great tonight for, the first time in this arena. She's very nervous, but she adds a lot to the team.
Since you brought up Jane, I think because she was so noticeably present tonight, a lot of fans were wondering, asking us, is this perhaps a sign that we may see her sooner than later, if at all?
Well, I'm hoping so. I mean, she's working really hard to get back, and we're allowing her, some time to work things out, and we want her back, and she wants back, and it's just a matter of taking care of some business.
All right, well, you took care of business tonight. Congratulations, Coach. We'll see you again next time. Jim, back to you.
That is career win, by the way, number 1,091 in 38 years of coaching here at the University of Hawaii for Dave Shoji. Back of Hawaii now, the players of the match. Sydney Gedrin for Northridge. She had 33 assists, 5 kills, and 7 blocks. And Taimano Olivao, almost her debut. In fact, it was her home debut here. She had 11 kills, hit 273, and had 2 blocks. So it was a very good match. It was a match that contained a lot of intricacies over the course of the 4 sets. But Hawaii does win it. They lose the first set 25-22, but they come back and win 25-17, 25-21, and 25-20.
Well, you see Wahine Volleyball, who had a good game as well for local girl playing for Cal State Northridge. And I was really impressed with how good Northridge was and how Hawaii had to battle so hard to beat a team that had 18 blocks against them. 18 blocks is a lot of blocks. And Northridge held Hawaii to a 188 hitting percentage. Hawaii normally hits around 260, so that's playing some good volleyball. It was a very, very difficult game. As Dave said, it was a little bit sloppy in the last set. Hawaii hit 091, Northridge hit negative 087. So it wasn't a great offensive night by either team, but there certainly was some great defense going on and some great blocking at the net. 28 blocks between the two teams. Dave's got to feel good about that.
That'll do it for us at courtside. I send you off on a tough time in your life, but let's go now to the post-game report sponsored by Lexus.